a participant. We just had non-contact practice today, but we got some good work in for about 45 minutes. And he'll have a stay ready game at some point, and over the next two days, Thursday, Friday, we'll have some more opportunities to play live basketball, and then we'll make a decision on Saturday. If it's not Saturday, hopefully it's Monday. But again, those decisions by Saturday will be made on Saturday.
How do you look today?
In non-contact basketball?
Yeah, how do you look at it? First time you're just
it looked like Luka. He's slow. He doesn't. Like I've seen him work out before. He looked like Luka.
JJ's a guy that eats and sleeps basketball. This opportunity to coach LeBron and Luka at the same time. I mean, how much does that kind of make your mouth water? I guess.
I would say that the position I'm in general is a pinch me every day moment. I've really just focused on the day and getting to coach LeBron, getting to coach AD was incredible and has been incredible. And now having Luka, just another sort of pinch me moment. And don't take it for granted. Very grateful for this opportunity to be the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers.
On your podcast, you referenced LeBron and Luka as supercomputers.
Yeah.
Having two of those guys out there offensively, what can that do in terms of an offensive ceiling and just unlocking the playbook?
Yeah, I think the tactical nature of what we are trying to do and what we've been trying to do lately, it goes to a different level as you add Luka, and now having three guys that can really create for themselves and for others with Luka, LeBron, and AR. I would expect our offense to be able to generate good stuff.
What's the learning curve or just process for a guy like Luka coming in and learning your style, your system, etc., but someone who's been around the NBA?
Yeah, I think the biggest learning curve will just be in language, like we were joking earlier about follows and chases and touches and what is it? That's the biggest thing. He knows basketball. He knows it at a high level. We use a lot of the concepts that he's used in Dallas, which a lot of teams use. We haven't reinvented the wheel or anything, but I think just to Wilbon's point, we are trending in the direction of playing really intelligent offensive basketball, and then you add in Luka, who's a supercomputer on the court and can see everything and has seen every coverage and has seen every defense. It adds another layer for sure.
How viable is it for you guys to go the rest of the season with Jackson as the only roster true center? Is that a viable path? Do you anticipate either via trade or via converting a two-way player that you guys will need?
Yeah, again, we're looking at stuff. We're going to try to make the team better. Have confidence that it ends up being Jackson and our two ways and our small ball lineup. We can figure it out.
I saw Christian walking. Has he progressed at all? Any return to
See what?
Yeah.
I don't think we have a formal update on it.
When we were in Miami in early December, you guys were kind of going through a bit of a lull, and you told us that good teams have to find different identities as the season goes on. It's not necessarily one identity. This requires more of a major shift, I would consider, in identity. How have you and your coaches, with the excitement of it, actually started to dive into kind of retrofitting this team?
In some ways, I think we were trending in the direction on both sides of the ball the way that I want to play, and a lot of that is the way Luka has played in the past. I think part of identity is not just how you play in terms of X's and O's and schemes and all that stuff. It's also being monsters on the court, killers, and I think the addition of Doe, having Bando back, Gabe, obviously LeBron, that is becoming our identity, and Luka's a killer, and that probably excites me more than running a ramp pick and roll.
I was speaking to a player yesterday, and they kind of pointed to Dorian's arrival as a real moment where an identity did shift. The numbers are what they are. Obviously, he shoots the ball some nights he doesn't get touches. But how does he change your guys' floor just with his like sort of the intangible elements that he brings.
Yeah, he's a winning basketball player. Scotty actually showed a great clip this morning of our defense to offense last night. He had a sandwich block out on Zubats and didn't get the rebound, but we were able to secure the rebound. Sprinted the floor, drew Kawhi. We had a man down on the other end. Rui gets the ball, drives in, scores the layup. So Doe doesn't get anything in the box score, but we got the rebound because of Doe, and we scored because of Doe. And that's one example. There's numerous examples every time he's on the floor. He's just a winning basketball player. He makes winning plays.
JJ,
before you became the Lakers head coach, what were things you admired about Luka's game, and now as the coach, excites you about being the coach of those particular?
All of it. All of it.
JJ, just going, yesterday's game, you guys were destroying in the elbow. Y'all ran play that really stuck out to me. Y'all ran Horns flare into a flex. Bron found Rui in the corner. Rui was supposed to be in the dunker spot, but just kind of going off of that, with Bron being able to play through the elbow and Luka's posting up ability, can you foresee Luka being able to play at the elbow, a spot that he not really play at, but I feel like he could play there, especially with the way he can post up and his ability to post up? Okay, all right, cool.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, appreciate it.
These last couple of days been crazy. Getting to play a couple of games with AD. A great player, all-star. That was fun. But playing with Luka, everybody know that's my guy. Even though I don't like the way things went down, I felt like he definitely should have got that money. But I'm happy on my side now.
You just mentioned he's your guy. I guess when you're seeing, you just mentioned the money part of it. When you're seeing and reading the things that are said about him, his conditioning down the line after the trade, like how did that land with you?
I know him, man. He wanted to play the whole game. I think he played like 40 minutes every game last playoff. So that's one thing about LB. He a hooper. He want to play. So I don't really look at the noise. I look at his production. He produces. So, shit. If I'm putting up them type of numbers, maybe I need to be 270. Shit.
And you had a moment, obviously, the short time that you've been here with this roster, just to think about ways in which, obviously, incorporating a guy like him.
We've been trending in the right direction, and adding a guy like that, man, it's gonna make it so much easier for us. Especially on the offense end, we got LD and LeBron. They're gonna draw so much attention. It's gonna make it real easy for guys like me who just gotta catch and shoot and defend. So I'm definitely excited. I know Gabe gonna enjoy it. Rui, AR. So it's gonna be fun. They're gonna get AR gonna probably start getting weaker defenders guarding him. Because they're gonna put the main matchup on Luka and Bron and. It's gonna be a lot of opportunity out there.
You've seen what it takes to win around Luka and the types of players that have success around Luka. How close are you guys to having that in the building right now?
We got enough. I feel like we got enough to make some noise. I'm excited, man. We got the shooting. We got the defense with Gabe, Vandy, me, and everybody else. Jackson been playing well, so everybody's been picking it up. We've been playing with a lot of juice. We just got to keep it going.
How do you approach when you get asked to play the center position? How do you approach that differently than the other spots on the floor?
I look at it as an advantage. Even though we might be small on the defensive end, they got to try to keep up with us on the offensive end. You either gonna put the 5-man on me or Rui, and that's when we get to play out of closeouts, and that's basketball. We got two people on the ball, and everybody else just play out of closeouts.
Coach talks about how consistent you are, that you're the same person every day. Where did you learn that from someone? How did that start in your life?
I learned that from just playing. I went to a veteran team when I first got in the NBA. Everybody on my team was damn near 30 plus, and just talking to D. Will, Dirt, and Devin Harris, they used to always tell me it's an up and down league, so you just gotta stay even keel, and that's what I try to be the same person every day.
If you take us back to Saturday night at the Garden, I think you might have been the last play in the locker room. Kobe and I were talking to you. You had your jersey, you said you were going to get to your mom.
Mm-hmm.
It's something like a half hour later when the news broke. Where were you? How did you find out?
I was with my mom, and you know, she know me and Luka relationship.
Of the last couple of days, what this organization has done and the expectations that lie ahead.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's really exciting with everything going on. Obviously we'll miss our guys, AD and Max and Jay Hood, but I mean, there's a bunch of changes coming on, so I mean, a lot of us guys have to take full advantage of it, like me, got to step up. So I'm really excited to get to play with Luka. I mean, he's a great facilitator, one of the best lob passers in the league, so I'm just really excited to get to work with him.
When you're a young player in this league, I'm sure you have expectations for yourself that maybe it'll be easy right away, but for a lot of people, it's about situation and opportunity. This seems like a great opportunity and a pretty great situation for you. What do you see for yourself, and what's ahead of you?
Same. I mean, obviously, like wherever you are in the NBA, you got to try to make the most out of it, try to make a name for yourself. But I mean, like, obviously, like better fits for better players, and I feel like, I mean, personally, I feel like this might be one of the best fits, like team-wise, for guys for me to play with personally. I mean, it's just me selfishly speaking. So I mean, I'm really excited about it, and just really excited to get to work.
Jackson, Rob Blinke yesterday admitted that on one hand, Lakers need some depth at the center position, but on the other hand said the trade market for bigs is dry. If they don't make a trade in the next 24 hours, how do you feel the team will be at the 5 position with you there?
I feel like we'll be fine. Obviously, definitely would love to have another big with me, and not be the only 5 right now, besides our younger guys. I mean, if a trade happens, I'd love it. I mean, it'll only be good for the team, so obviously I'd be happy about that, and still take full advantage of my minutes.
Jax, do you feel like you get a better flow the longer you play?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I feel like majority of players would say that. I mean, for them at least. I mean, the more you play in the game, the more you get the flow of the game, and it's just easier for you to pick up from there.
Jackson, this is a big spot you find yourself in. You were a lottery pick. You changed teams. You had AD. You were the understudy for AD the last couple of years. Like, how are you prepared based on all your experiences up to now to step into this role?
I feel like I'm very prepared. God's blessed me with a bunch of talents and a bunch of abilities, and I'm fully ready to take full advantage of it. And blessed me with this opportunity now with the new team and with all the new guys, and so just ready to take advantage of it.
I think there are 6 guys in this roster now that at one point were teammates with JJ.
Yeah.
How is that borne out for you, having that sort of base level of familiarity with him at the start of the year? Has it made it easier to take hard coaching from someone who you shared a locker room with?
For sure. I mean, my rookie year, I was with JJ, obviously, and he was the sole, I mean, not the sole vet, but he was the main vet of the team. He led our team that year, so I mean, I definitely caught a lot of coaching from him that year, so I mean, it's definitely helped playing with him, and he knows all my strengths and weaknesses, knows what I've been working on and stuff like that, so he can put me in the best position possible. So I mean, it's been really good.